Laughter is one of the most universal languages understood by everyone, regardless of background, culture, or upbringing. It's something we do naturally, sometimes without even realizing it. But laughter is much more than just a way to express joy. It has a profound impact on our well-being, our perspective on life, and our ability to persevere through challenges. In this video, we'll explore the idea that finding humor in the everyday, especially in the face of adversity, is not just funny, it's inspiring. The science behind laughter. Before diving into how laughter can inspire us, let's look at the science. Studies have shown that laughter triggers the release of endorphins, the body's feel-good chemicals. It lowers stress hormones like cortisol and boosts immune system function. Ever notice how good you feel after a hearty laugh? That's because laughter physically changes us, reducing tension and increasing our sense of well-being. In fact, researchers have found that people who laugh often tend to live longer, healthier lives. Imagine that. The simple act of laughing could add years to your life. But beyond its physical benefits, laughter has a significant emotional and mental impact as well. Humor as a coping mechanism. Life throws us curveballs all the time. We experience setbacks, losses, and challenges that can sometimes feel overwhelming. But here's the thing. Finding humor in difficult situations can be one of the most powerful coping mechanisms. It's not about ignoring the seriousness of life's challenges, but about shifting your perspective to make the load feel lighter. Consider those times when something goes completely wrong. A flat tire on the way to an important meeting, spilling coffee all over your favorite shirt, or sending an embarrassing text to the wrong person. In the moment, it might feel like the world is ending. But later, when the crisis is averted, it becomes one of those stories you can't help but laugh about. That's the magic of humor. It transforms mishaps into moments of lightness. By laughing at life's little absurdities, you give yourself the power to rise above them. It's like saying, yes, life can be tough, but I can still find joy and laughter in the midst of it all. And that mindset can inspire you to keep pushing forward no matter what comes your way. Turning failures into funny stories. One of the greatest sources of inspiration is our own failures. Think about it. How many times have you heard someone share a story about a colossal failure only to laugh along with them and feel inspired by how they overcame it? Failure is funny when you look at it the right way. It's the ultimate teacher, and sometimes the best way to learn is through a little humor. Successful people often talk about how they failed many times before achieving their goals. But it's not just the fact that they failed, it's how they learned to laugh at their failures that made them stronger. They didn't take themselves too seriously, and that allowed them to stay motivated and keep going. For example, J.K. Rowling was famously rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a global phenomenon. Today we can look back and chuckle at the idea of those publishers missing out on one of the biggest literary successes in history. It's a reminder that even when things seem bleak, there's often humor hiding somewhere in the situation. And that humor can inspire us to try again. How to find humor in everyday life. Inspiring others with humor doesn't always mean telling jokes or being the life of the party. It's about finding those small, funny moments in your daily life and sharing them with others. The truth is, life itself is pretty ridiculous when you stop and think about it. Our everyday routines, our social interactions, and even our minor inconveniences can be a goldmine of humor. For instance, have you ever noticed how we all have the same 5 go-to phrases when we're stuck in traffic? You know the ones, "Oh, come on," or "What is this guy doing?" We say it every time like it's going to magically change anything. These little quirks of human behavior, while seemingly trivial, offer a sense of unity in how we all experience life's frustrations. And by laughing at them, we create a sense of connection with others. When we share our funny stories, especially the ones where we don't come out looking perfect, we inspire others to see the humor in their own situations. We remind them that it's okay to stumble, to make mistakes, and to not have it all figured out. Humor levels the playing field, making us all human and relatable. Laughter as a form of inspiration. At its core, laughter is inspiring because it encourages us to see the world differently. It reminds us that we are not defined by our struggles, but by how we respond to them. Laughter allows us to look at life's hardships with a sense of hope and resilience, knowing that if we can laugh at something, we can overcome it. Humor teaches us that life doesn't always have to be serious or heavy. Even in the darkest of times, finding a moment of levity can be the spark that keeps us going. It's a reminder that no matter how tough things get, we can always find a reason to smile, a reason to laugh, and a reason to keep moving forward. So, the next time you find yourself in a tough spot, try to find the humor in it. Share your story, your mishap, or your embarrassing moment. Not only will you feel better, but you might just inspire someone else to laugh through their own challenges and keep going. In the end, life is too short to take everything so seriously. Let's find the funny in the chaos and laugh our way to a more inspired, joyful life.